Welcome to Cardio Ab Burst. We're going to be starting sitting up on our mat. We're going to bring those hands behind us and we're going to use those elbows to lift our upper body, just help us out a little bit. We're going to extend both legs out in front and then bring the knees and the chest together. Exhale to bring the knees in. Inhale to extend them out to 45 degrees in front. We're going to go into single legs, do 20 single legs here. Exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale, extend the leg. We're switching back and forth, just using those arms to help us bring that chest up. We're going to lay neutral spine on our back. Bring those legs and arms up to 90 degrees. You're going to exhale, lift the shoulder blades up off the carriage, reach for those toes. Inhale, drop one leg, exhale, lift. Inhale, drop the opposite leg, exhale, lift. And inhale, roll the shoulders back down on to the mat. Go ahead and do 10 reps. We're working the upper, middle, and lower abs here. Keep reaching those hands towards those toes. Keep up the breathing. And come down. We're going to go ahead and come into bicycles. Bring both legs to tabletop and bring opposite knee to elbow. Do 50 of these bicycles. We're going to do short breaths. Exhale each time you bring the elbow to the knee. And inhale in between as you switch. Getting into those obliques. And we're going to move on to glute bridges. Bring those feet parallel hip width apart. Bring them up towards your hips. And we're going to do straight back lifts. Exhale, lift the hips high. Inhale, come back down towards the mat. You're going to do 10 of these. When you're done with your 10 reps, you're going to come up for 20 pulses, short breaths. Exhaling to pulse, inhaling to release. Keep those hips high. Don't let them come too far down. And bring it back down. We're going to go into single leg. Left leg is extended, right leg is lifting. And exhale, lift, bring that knee towards the chest as you lift. Inhale, come down and extend out in front. Do 5 of those and switch to the opposite side, extending the right leg and bringing it towards the chest as you lift. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Inhale, extend in front as you come down. Switch to the opposite side. We're going to do another 5 on each side. And we're switching back to the left again. Exhale, bring the knee in as you lift. Inhale, extend out in front as you come down. Bring those legs out in front and you're going to come up over the top. Lift those legs as far as you can without falling down and then roll through the spine and sit up nice and tall. If you need to use your hands to keep your hips lifted, that is fine. Otherwise, if you have that core control, you can do it without using the hands to hold your hips up. You're going to exhale, come back and over. We're doing 6 of these. Lift the legs and roll through the spine and sit up nice and straight. We're coming onto our side. Bring those legs a little bit in front, and you're bringing the knees towards the chest. Exhale to bring them in. Inhale to come in. You're getting your obliques here. Go ahead and do 10 or 20 on this side, sorry. Onto the palm, we're going to dip the hip into a plank and come back up. Exhale, lift the hip, inhale, dip it down. We're going to do 10 of these. And switch to the opposite side. Legs are just in front. They're straight, and bring the knees in towards the chest. Exhale, bring the knees in. Inhale, extend forward. You can be slightly back. We're doing 20 of these. So you can come slightly back onto your glutes so that you're coming into your obliques. And back into that plank on that side. Dip those hips as you inhale, exhale as you lift. We're doing 10 on this side. We're going to come into a plank and come into our mountain climbers. Switching the legs back and forth. As fast as is comfortable, you're going to do 50 mountain climbers. These are short breaths, exhaling as you bring the knees into the chest and inhaling as you press the leg back. Keep up the tempo and keep up the breathing. And come into child's pose to rest. We're coming back into a plank and we're going to come into a swan, but you're not going to let those hips come down onto the mat. So you're pressing back to downward dog and then coming down to the swan without bringing those hips down. You're hovering over that mat. So exhale, press back. Inhale, come out and stretch the abs. We're doing 10 reps. And into a swan stretch. Go ahead and let those hips come down. Bring those shoulders back and down. Breathe into that stretch. And press back into child's pose. We're going to be coming into a plank on our elbows now. And we're going to be dipping the hips side to side. We're exhaling as we come up and over and inhaling as you dip to the side. Once again, we're going into those obliques. We're using those center abs, the upper abs, to keep us up. And we're going to go ahead and stretch it out. We're going to bring that leg over the bottom leg, which is extended. Try to keep the shoulders down. Extend that bent leg in front if you want a little extra stretch. Gently rotating the spine. And when you're ready, switch to the other side. Bend that knee over that straightened leg. Keep those shoulders down. Try to bring that knee as far as you can towards the ground. Extend the leg straight out in front if you want a little extra stretch. We're going to extend those arms up over the head and the legs out in front and just enjoy that stretch through the center. Go ahead and breathe into the stomach, let it expand, and then release. Thank you so much for joining me.